Hello, welcome to Misunderstanding Our World, the program that brings new alternatives to international tension. I'm Sylvia Clothmire, president of the Foundation for Cross-Cultural Confusion, nearing the end of my 6-month term as host of this award-winning program. And speaking of hosts, it has just been announced on this network, as well as others who have different agendas, that this show has been awarded the prestigious Canned Applause Award from the She's Danish Consortium, which just shows that having a minority opinion is not necessarily a stumbling block if you are a broad and narrow-band casting website, as we surely are. Let's get right into this evening's debate, which is what we are about here at MOW. I'm pleased to introduce a debater who is, well, known to our viewers for his expert handling of the pro-democracy side of many debates here on the program. He's Mr. A, and he's the reigning champion with over 14 wins, draws, and decisions. And he has been teamed up this time with Mr. B of the Soviet, or should I say, the Russian Federation, who is known in his country for taking no prisoners when it comes to high school type debating, which of course is the very definition of this show. In round one, you will hear each side's opening statement, followed by then a brief rebuttal round where each contestant is expected to become a little offensive, as it were. And of course, as usual, even though they are free to give their real names if they feel comfortable doing so, our debaters go by Mr. A and Mr. B. Take it away, boys.
Hello, I'm person A. My topic today is truth. And my position about that is you should never tell the truth. For one thing, you don't know what the truth is. Another thing, you can't handle the truth. Also, truth isn't something that you have that you can give away. Truth is something you receive. It comes from somewhere else. You don't get it. That's the point. You get it. You don't give. So you should never. I'm saying you couldn't even if you wanted to. You couldn't tell the truth. It's elusive, and it's way above your pay grade, Private. So that's my position. But whatever you might be thinking, I don't want you to think it's true.
Hello, I'm person B. All right. My name is Boris Belchak. I'm from Moscow, Russia, where I work at the Institute of where we do experiments with light beams and human subjects. For example, we focus a laser beam on the forehead of a subject, and then we ask him several questions. If he answers the questions truthfully, the light beam stays the same, and if he answers falsely, the light beam becomes intense and he dies. This is the way that we identify whether a person is one with the party or at another party altogether. But Boris, space check here, and I stand by my position just as everyone stands by their position in my hometown of Moscow, Russia. Thank you. So Mr. B, no, I'm Mr. B. Mr. A, why do you think that it's so important to tell not the truth?
Well, I thought it was because you didn't know the truth, but now, after listening to you, I'm thinking that you shouldn't tell the truth because it might get you into trouble. That had not occurred to me. Am I in trouble?
No, you're in trouble, all right, but only with yourself, Mr. A. My country does not care whether you are what you say at all. You don't get any airtime in our country. Our country is 100% Russian run and operated, and all subjects speaking on Russian TV are Russians.
Well, what about the lights? What about the light in your head?
The light is a scientific experiment, Mr. A. It may or may not have any practical application in the real world technology, but we at Russia spend a lot of money on all kinds of different tests and experiments.
I think that the truth would not be served by shining a light into my head. I just don't know why you would do that. It's very upsetting to me.
Perhaps you should be upset if you are feeling like you're going to get the wrong light turned on you.
Yeah, that's it.
If you just tell you the truth, what have you got to fear?
Well, you have the truth to fear. That's what I was just discovering. My whole thesis in life, whatever, about what truth was and why it was bigger than us. And now I just realize it's a menacing, it's a force. You're in your hands. I'm very upset.
Mr. Moderator, I think my opponent, Mr. A, has got his facts turned around. I did not say that we would execute the person who told the truth. And so I said that when he appears to not know whether he's telling the truth.
I don't know if I'm telling the truth. I don't know if I'm.
You don't want.
That was my whole thing. Was I didn't know.
A, you said you did not think people should tell the truth.
I did say that.
Because
I did say that.
You assume that from your bureaucratic superiority, that people are not smart enough to tell the truth to you, so they should lie all the time to save us from worrying about whether they're telling the truth.
But you're telling the truth.
I am telling the truth. Everything that Russia says is the truth. That's why No, this is too much. We're trying to get Babylon-Tia to come and listen to Russia because they also agree that everything they say is true. So
they do. They
would be perfect.
I had them on. I thought they were on my side. They're with you.
No, they're not with anybody there in Hurricane Utah at the moment.
All right. Well, so what should I do?
I think you should stop going to these debates. You clearly don't have the intelligence. But it takes to manifest a powerful statement against such as a Russian technocrat like myself.
I see. I see.
Why don't you just leave now, Mr. A?
I will.
Get someone else in here who can carry on my conversation the way I think
I will.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Good.
I'm sorry.
Good riddance.
Listen to him. He's got the truth.
That's right. So, good riddance to him. He's only an American bureaucrat. You Americans make me sick. You see bureaucracy as something good. Well, we in Russia have plenty of experience how bureaucracy is not a good thing. Mr. A, Mr. B, I'm Mr. B. Is that the end of the debate? Did he concede? Did I win? Yeah, I did. Oh, very good. I'm going to take this camera and I'm going to go home. Bye.
I went off mic for a moment and asked our producer, and he said yes. He's never known a debate to go south so quickly as you have just seen this one do. Both our debaters have left the soundstage now, and perhaps the building as well. Well, there is an automatic building evacuation mandated for just such a situation, which we have never encountered before. I'm thinking that this might be having something to do with the personalities involved on this stage here today, but who knows? This is Sylvia Clothmire, and there may be a bit of an infomercial in the future for our viewers tonight, as the network needs to make up the time that was taken away from our program by this extraordinary development. And I have a feeling that this